Alright guys, so we're going after that picket fence buck tonight, and for the added pressure, I'm going to do a little target shooting. They've got to all be tans or I don't get to go hunting. Added pressure, the realism is what I like. It's going to be heartbreaking if I don't have a 10. Oh man, muley's right at 20. We'll start on the Yodi though, right here. So far so good. Still get to go hunting so far. All right, hoping young whitetail out there. 26. Serious right now, guys. He's got to be tans. Oh! That was cash money. Yeah, buddy. Alright, I got a chance to redeem myself. This is what we're going to do. That antelope's out there, I think 45 or 50. I'll range it here. But if I can shoot a 10 on that, I still get to go. Gosh, it felt good when it went off. I couldn't tell you where it hit. Where is it, Joe?
Cash money.
Yeah, cash money redemption.
Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cuddyback, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, and Realtree.
Well, here it is, the afternoon of October 25th. Just got settled in here. We're after that picket fence buck. This is the only place he's been on camera the last 8 or 10 days, probably. You know, earlier in the year, he was up there by that redneck blind where we were hunting him. He was up there quite a bit, which, that's corn up there. It's just the other end of this same cornfield right here. But I've got a feeling he's bedding right here on this little point. And just feeds out this way, or he can cross the creek and feed in the corn there as well. He's just not moving very far right now, so. There was a buck that was tearing up a cedar tree right when we got in here, so we weren't able to see what deer it was. I feel like it was a mature buck the way he was tearing that thing up, but hopefully we'll see him here in a few minutes. We're kind of down in I won't see the middle of the farm, but it's back in here a little ways. If it was a poker game, this would be the equivalent of pushing all your chips in the middle, so hopefully it works out. The one unique thing we've got about this setup is we walk ag fields to get back in here, but we do have a good way to get out. We just drop down in this ravine behind us, and then we walk out to a different road. We parked a vehicle there earlier, so we can just walk out that way. We don't have to walk back through all these fields, so we got in here pretty clean. Hopefully we'll get out clean as well. Or maybe we won't care if we score this way. Another reason I chose this spot is our thermals is basically a calm wind. There is no wind to speak of. Well, we've got this hillside right here, so as soon as that sun starts to go down, that thermal's going to carry down this way. So that's one thing to think about on these still evenings. You know, that thermal will catch you if you're on that top side of the field, you know. It's going to get you in the evening. Hopefully, we have a pretty good sit. I'm excited about this spot. I haven't hunted down here in a couple years. Yesterday we were hunting on top of a ridge and we're in this great big old oak tree. I thought, man, nothing will catch us up there, you know. This doe comes out feeding for a little bit and all of a sudden she just marches right over like she caught us in the tree. She raised Cain about the rest of the evening, you know, kind of ruined the hunt. And I didn't think about it at the time for some reason, but there was a doe in the field when we walked in and watched us. She seen us in there and then trotted off, but I didn't put it together later because when she came out she was kind of at ease, so I just figured it was a different deer or whatever. Well, And then later in the night, I was like, well, that was the same deer that watched us walk in. That's why she marched right over there, trying to see what was over there, you know. So that's what that was all about. But anyway, hopefully we don't have that scenario tonight. She's dropping off perfect. I think he might have gotten in a fight. You see he's all tore up on his back. He could have done that itching, but it's pretty tore up and raw. Whoa, buddy. Was that ever a good-looking buck? I believe he's a 4-year-old. I think that's the same buck from last year. I call the sissy buck that wouldn't take the fight on short notice. He read the script. That's just exactly what we need Picket Fence to do. That's a good deer. Well, it's about 6:20 here. We've had a pretty good set. We've seen that wacky rack buck and that sissy buck and a few does. We had the one buck when we first got here was tearing that cedar up. We never did see what deer that was, so actually hasn't been a bad sit, but we're still waiting on old Picket Fence. So right now it's pretty quiet. 45 minutes to set in here yet. We'll see what happens. Well, guys, it looks like the sun's setting on another evening. It looks like he's a no-show. We just got maybe 10 minutes left here. Tomorrow, these light winds are supposed to continue. They're calling for northeast at like 2 or 3 mile per hour, so I think we're going to go to the north and we're going to go hunting a redneck blind to kind of keep the variable winds at bay. And we're going to hunt that digits buck. So, matter of fact, I just checked the camera today in there and he walked by at 6:30, just, I don't know, about 100 yards east of there. So, hopefully he's on a little bit of a pattern heading to that corn. We'll give it a shot. We'll see you guys tomorrow.